Look at that. The title screen I'll be introducing when I eventually come back. Hold on. Gonna delete this. Ah! Delete this! Yes! Yes. No! I finally get to show this off. Two things off, really. The first thing is this. I am right. So you get to see Merly. You could actually see Merly before completing chapter 1. As soon as you learn this, that's when you would have been able to see her. This is Merly, one of my favorite characters in any Paper Mario game. AKA just Paper Mario 1, 2, and 3. You're under the folks up top. My charmer's hut is a special shop. I can change your luck, but stop. If you wish to talk to me, then across the table you must be. Thank you, really, golly gee. I love her so much. I love her rhymes. That's the charmer, Merly. She's bright and cheery, huh? If you have her charm you, you'll receive various bonuses in battle. They're super helpful, you think. So next time you have a chance, be sure to have her charm you. Oh, and I hear she's the twin sister of Merlovely, the fortune teller. I actually don't know where to find Merlovely, I mean, sorry. I don't remember where to find Merlovely, let's say that. So, Merly's charms can do a variety of random things. If you have not watched Paper Mario, you would not know what they are. This is Merly's house. With her charms, you get random bonuses in battle. It costs a few coins, but I hear it's totally worth it. Yeah, it pretty much is. So, you get a variety of things. You get double the star points, your attack power raised by 3, your defense power raised by 3. I said double the star points. And then it was like or, I meant to say or. You get double the coins that you get from the enemies, or probably something like that. I think there's one more though, but I don't quite remember. I think I got everything said, like increased damage by 3, increased defense by 3, double the star points, or double the coins. Really good stuff, but it's random every time. Welcome, I'm Merly. Underground, kids as it can be. A charming charmer, that is me. Lucky for you, coming here. I grant good fortune, have no fear. Let my mystic power tell of days to come. More as well, for luck sits on my spells. What do you say, Mr. Guy? Would want to give it a try? Are you ready for the taste of my power? Tell me more. Oh, my spells and magic I must tattle. They'll bring more profitable battles. How long before each spell will end? That depends on the coins you spend. But on the form of my blessing, there's no knowing, only guessing. Anything else you need? What happens if I say tell me more again? It's the same. Cast a spell. That's good, that's great. Choose your path of fate. Cheap path. Makes it so that it only lasts 5 turns. Or the 5 times that it lasts. 10. And then 20. Special path. I love how it's worth 50 coins. I could have sworn that I've done this in the prologue. But somehow I'm unable to at this point. I love how you can do it this early too. It's not like those dancing cards. Instead, he rolls you up like a die. My mystic power can make you smile. In battle, you'll win with style. Even if nasty foes arrive, you'll be fine since my fortune will thrive. Okay, come again. See you soon. See you then. Goodbye. Yeah. Never mind. So I was gonna say, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. That she does that for you. The chest will taunt you for a long, long time. But it's worth the freaking wait. As much as I hate to say it. Here we go. Going all the way to the left. Going to this guy, Dazzle. I am going to just double check on what I want here. Peekaboo, sure, but I actually want the quick change badge, so never mind. Sorry, Dazzle. Sorry, I'm sorry. Because I realized on that I could just do that. And then there's like the other place I wanted to show off, but not quite yet. Guess what? You get to see this guy, Luigi. He will get to tell you some very interesting tales, but I'm not gonna show all of that yet. Yacht. I said yacht. I meant yacht. Is it? What the heck? When is it gonna show? I bet it's like completely after. Like when you get the thing. Come on, I want to show this off. I wanted to talk to Luigi after the Professor Frankly scene, so let's just do that now, and I'll also show other stuff along the way. At least now we won't have to worry about that platform, making it all the easier. Along with other things, like this, going all the way over here. We can also go in these bars over here. And then we get to see this room. Unable to do anything about that room yet, but remember it for later. There's the Spinia. There's this, but I'm not gonna go in there. Eventually, that big block will be broken, and it'll be a lot easier to go up there. Right now, though, I have to just fly like this. Before I show that off, there's two things. For one, this is the site of the famed Thousand-Year Door. The air ripples with power. I read this was where the palace at the center of the ancient town was. Just a little fun fact there. There are two things to show here. One is, if you go all the way to the left, that's where you need to go. But there's a shine sprite up here. If you go in here, you get to be introduced to a dungeon I love and I wish returns in the Paper Mario game. In the newer ones, they never returned it, and it's been since 2007 for this dungeon, also known as the Pit of 100 Trials. Freaking love this dungeon. It may seem like a pain, but the secret boss in this dungeon makes it all the more worthwhile. There's a star piece over here, and I'm pretty sure I missed that last time. You can actually save over there too. but I'm not gonna save. I'm instead going to switch to Coop so that he has the scene about what goes on. Alright Mario. Hold up that crystal star. We now get to see where the second crystal star lays. Lays, lies, whatever you want to say. White, purple, and a bit of extra coloring inside. We learned about where this is. Location of the crystal star. Hey, Mario, look there. The next crystal star showed up on the map. But, I'm sorry, I don't have a clue where that is. I think maybe we should take it to Professor Franklin and let him look at it. I'm stretching. That's why I'm so far from my mic. There it is. I see. Crystal clear. I say. So you can tell us where the next crystal star... whatever. You can tell us where it is or not, or can't you? It's in the Boggly Woods. The second crystal star is inside a great tree there. Great tree in the Boggly Woods, huh? About those woods, I think some odd creatures live there. If memory serves, there's a pipe beneath town that leads to those woods. Professor Franklin, you should probably know. It's about Princess Peach. Mr. Mario got an email from her just recently. Her Highness said that the guys who kidnapped her are also hunting crystal stars. Oh, and she said she doesn't even know where she's being held. Yeah. Uh-oh, if Princess Peach's kidnappers are also looking for the crystal stars, what could they hope to achieve? Could the treasure be, too many unknowns? Unfortunately, the only clues we can rely on are the crystal stars in that map. I guess all we can do is head to the Boggly Woods and to find that next crystal star. Yes, I recommend you just do just that. Try to find it before the princess's captors. Whatever their ultimate goal is, it can't be good. But don't be hasty. If you're low on items or health, drop by the shop and inn first. I'll keep researching to learn more about the crystal stars and the ancient treasure. You found a scrap of paper in a garbage can with info about Hooktail. It has been transferred to your log. So yeah, if you miss out on the bosses, it goes in this trash bin. I'm pretty sure Goombella has something to say about that. Nope. It's considered dangerous here, even for Rogueport. This is Ishmael's turf. He's the leader of the band of thieves called the Robbos. And then again, you can also find Merlin here. He can help your partners level up. Still, it's definitely too rough a place for a non-ruffian like me to walk alone. Toad Bros. Finally, thank you for shopping at the Toad Bros Bazaar. We're writing to let you know that the contact lens you ordered is now available to pick up at our shop. Assuming you can still see well enough to read this email, please stop by at your earliest convenience. Who's this guy? Oh wait, who's this guy? Come on, you really need to ask me that? Give me a break. That's your brother Luigi. But I wonder why he's here. I'm sure he'll tell you if you ask him. Well, hey, big brother. Fancy meeting you here. What like a winky dink. Love that word. Huh? What am I up to? Well, bro, I'm on an adventure. I have to rescue Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. Yeah, it's a bad scene. I wish you were on the journey to rescue Daisy, because that would make all the more sense with the shippers out there. Yeah, it's a bad scene, alright. She's been kidnapped by the evil Chestnut King. If you gotta know, I met with some Waffle Kingdom cabinet members the other day. It was pretty intense, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story. Waffle Kingdom letter. Not yet. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Yeah, so he has a journey of his own this time. Instead of it being like the part where we barely include him in any of our travels, this time he actually has an excuse for letting us skip out on him, because he has his own journeys ahead of him. Very nice. That, along with Super Paper Mario, where he actually becomes Mr. L, hypnotized by that there. Hey, valued customer, your contact lens is in. Please drop by our shop. I think it's 50 coins. Nope, 10. An aid for poor vision. Does Mario really need this? Yes. And yeah, that actually increases your shop points hilariously enough. This guy! Yo, I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. You get a badge, which is basically an Attack FXP Horse logo. Jam and Jelly for 120 coins. Very cheap stuff. Repel Cape, an item. Very useful. But for all of this, I am going to get this now. The Attack FXP. There you go. Thanks very much. Getting an item like this at that price. What a deal. I change my product from time to time. Come back soon. Alright, my man. That guy's Charlieton. He's a salesman from way far away. His prices are steep, but he's normally got rare items and pretty unusual badges. He might even have a few completely unique items that he dug up somewhere. Yeah, it's like saying don't spend it all in one place, and here I am spending it in one place anyway. Did you bring me my contact lens, Mr. Squishy? Yes. Oh, sweet relief. Thank you. Finally, the world is crisp and clear again. I can see. Oh, I'm so happy. Be careful from now on. People don't generally like having their stuff stomped on. Makes you wonder if that's like the sister of, I think her name was Toasty or something. It's like either that or Testy or Tasty, or I think it's either Taste or Toast Tea. So yeah, you get to cook things with her now. Cook things with her, I say. So for all of that, the items I have, I don't have much of anything that I thought I had. So I guess the only thing I can cook up is the honey syrup. Oh, so it's you again, huh, Mr. Stompawat? Well, my name is ST. I may not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life and culinary magic happens. Want me to whip up something good? Honey syrup. This is the only thing I will cook up, and then I'll buy a mushroom to do that too. Do 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 da do 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 do. If it does that, that means it made something. It can either do that, or it can do something really good, or it will do a puff of gray smoke, which means it turned into a mistake. Not entirely sure you'll like this, but you get fresh juice. Useless. Yeah, it's basically like that super soda in Paper Mario 1. Then the power block turns into a mistake. Want to stop? Okay, come back whenever, sir. Stomp on stuff.
You'll never look that down.
So there's another thing. I can't really make anything with a horsetail because it's not like Super Paper Mario where you make a roast horsetail. But what I am going to do is this. I'm actually very curious about how much the in coupon sells for. But it's going to be that along with the fire flower and a mushroom. Not you, not Charlieton. I'm pretty much near done with all of this too, which is very interesting. So, yeah. I'm gonna cook up all of these. The funny thing is you can actually skip the scenes now. Oh, right, in coupon to sell. Right, my bad. Just seeing what you do by the bowl. Yeah, it's just cutting. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not entirely sure you like this, but you get the fried shroom plate, or it's really called mushroom fry. 6 HP and 2 FP. Not too bad for cooking it up with a mushroom, but if you cook a super mushroom, it turns into that too. Highly recommend you don't do that. Fire flower. It's like, well, I fixed my culinary muscles. And yep, it made something. Just like in Paper Mario 1 and Super Paper Mario, it makes this. A spicy soup. 4 HP and 4 FP. That's all. Huh? You want to stop? Okay, come back whenever, Mr. Stomp on, Sir Stomp on stuff. Wait, was there something in here? Nothing in here. Nope. I had a feeling there was something in here, but there's none. My thinking was a star piece, but there's nothing. What do I know? Unless somehow it's over here. Yeah, screw it. I'm going over here. So now we get to see the western side of Rogueport. And a lot of new possibilities show up then. Also known as the fact that Goombella will say this. This is Rogueport's west side. This is totally the friendlier face of Rogueport. Not that it's, you know, a great place to raise a family, but it's good for Rogueport. The corner with the fountain is definitely the most restful spot in Rogueport. This area is controlled by the Pianta Syndicate. Yeah, the parlor here is totally a front for the boss's business. You'll get to see the Piantas again. Love that so much. That's Gomez, the Goomba. He must be really tired. He always rests here. Who can blame him, though? We could all use some downtime. Am I right? Ah, how refreshing. This is my favorite place. I'm the only peaceful area in all of Rogueport. This guy. Oh, and yeah. You know what? No, I'm not going to introduce this, but first I'm going to finally introduce this that I've been wanting to introduce. This is it. This is the thing I've wanted to introduce so that I don't record any more of these videos until I complete Super Mario RPG in my end. Because yes, I've yet to complete that in my end. And by the time this is uploaded, I will have completed Super Mario RPG. But I've wanted to show this for the longest freaking time. This is Lucky, A new day, a new chance. That's Lucky, who runs the Happy Lucky Lottery. He's a real stickler for the rules, so if he catches you cheating, well, just be careful. Happy Lucky Lottery Board. Ba-bomb lottery rules. Jackpot. All numbers match. Second prize, last 3 numbers match. Third prize, last 2. Fourth prize, last number. Today's winning number. 8682. Are you a winner? This is pretty much like the kind of thing where people don't really like what you have to do in order for it to work. Da 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 do. I cannot sing. Every day's a lucky day with Happy Lucky Lottery. With new numbers every day, this lottery is fun and exploding with excitement. I'd love to tell you more. Tell me more. Happy Lucky Lottery is so special. You pick numbers, they might win each day. Just buy your lottery ticket here, one at a time. Buy another if you change your mind. Then check back later on this board to see if your number has come in. If your number matches the day's draw, you get a super happy lucky prize. The day's number is drawn each night at midnight. If you play and check the board, guess what? It's this time for me now. If you play and check the board every day, your number is sure to come in eventually. And when I say midnight, I mean according to your clock at home. Do you need me to describe how the lottery works again? No. Then let's get to ticket buying, and I've got a great deal for first-timers. It only costs a mere 10 coins. Want to buy a lottery ticket for 10 coins? Yes. Oh, Happy. Lucky you. Here's your lottery ticket. I love how he blushes. Number is 3105. You can use the same number until you win the jackpot. Play lucky and happy. Go ahead and check the board right now to see if you won. I have not won. So, here's the funny thing about this. Like he said, you can keep the number until you get the actual jackpot, which is getting every number right. But, the only way that this works, which I'm not certain I will be able to do, but I might be able to win something in this lottery, is it's dependent on the days. It's not dependent on the lucky chances, because he said keep your card. The thing that it works with is, and also, yeah. Never mind about that. I was just curious about how ZR works for a moment, and I was like, oh right, because it does that. R does this. So yeah. I don't remember exactly the days, but I'm pretty sure it is that in... Oh wow, it actually just shows for a while when you do that. So, when you do this, I don't remember exactly the days, but I do remember 3 of the prizes you earn. I think the first prize that you earn when you get only one number is the lucky badge, like the pretty lucky badge. The second is the ultra shroom. The third I don't remember, but the jackpot is Lucky Day, which is a very useful badge. 25% for the luck, except for it's not really 25, but really 20. But whatever. I still claim it to be 25%. The only way to win the jackpot is to pretty much wait for a whole year, and I'm not willing to do that. So instead, yeah, that's the gist of that. Rogueport's west side, yo. Boss's business. That's a neighborhood kid. He seems to like going out and exploring new places. He has some big feelings about his family. I think that shows how much he cares for them. This guy. That's Rocco of the Piantas. He's the muscle that keeps the parlor moving smoothly. He's new to the Piantas syndicate, and still a long way from the top, as far as I can tell. That's a toast from the west side. She's a big theater goer. And apparently she's also a raving fan of flurries. Well, that's a thing you'll learn about eventually. I shouldn't even have... I'm not gonna tell on anyone else yet then. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell on you at least. This guy really likes... No, he totally loves the happy, lucky lottery. He wakes up each day with one thing on his mind. That day's winning number.